Welcome back. A growing number of Algerians of all ages, from job holders to university students, are seeking work in Europe to escape low salaries at home. The exodus of doctors, engineers and other highly skilled workers is a headache for a government hoping to engage with its largely youthful electorate ahead of the vote on April 18.
No matter who wins Algeria's presidential election, general practitioner Kali Amini hopes to seek his fortune elsewhere. He's one of a growing number of young educated Algerians who are looking for work in Europe or the Gulf to escape the low salaries imposed by a state-dominated economy at home.
I would like to leave to gain the experience because there are tools abroad. We would like it if everything was available to us in our country. We want to get the experience abroad, then come back here to work for our country as we prefer to live here.
For young professionals, the question is scarcely relevant. Many feel disconnected from an elite populated by the veterans of Algeria's 1954-1962 War of Independence from France, an era they only know about from their grandparents. They want to pursue their careers but feel discouraged by a system that offers low-paying jobs and little opportunity to better themselves. According to official figures, nearly 15,000 Algerian doctors work in France now, and 4,000 submitted applications to leave their home country last year.
The second motivation is the respect. Unfortunately, people here do not respect doctors. A doctor or a paramedic or even a teacher is not respected here. The salaries here are also very low.
But in Europe, doctors can earn 10 times what they get in Algeria, a socialist economy where medical professionals are paid little more than less skilled public employees. Doctors are not the only ones who want to migrate. Pilots, computer engineers, oil drillers, and even journalists are also heading for the airport. 81-year-old President Abdelaziz Bouteflika has not said if he will seek a fifth term, although the ruling FLN party, labor unions and business leaders are urging him on. If he does, analysts say he's expected to win despite his poor health, because the opposition remains weak and fragmented.
Communities in Adamawa State that came under the attack of Boko Haram terrorists here in Nigeria on Monday have vowed not to be deterred from taking part in the 2019 general elections. One of the community leaders in Shua Madagali local government area told Channels Television that Monday night's invasion has only strengthened their resolve to cast their vote at home, unlike in 2015 when they were taken to Yola, the state capital.
There seems to be an uneasy calm in Michika and Madagali communities in Adamawa State following the Monday night attack by Boko Haram terrorists in two communities in the local government area. Eyewitnesses say two people were killed in Kinshiga with another one murdered in Shua while trying to escape from the insurgents. Signs of confrontation between the military and the insurgents are visible in Shua with this burnt shop and vehicle. But now, the military has stepped in to take charge of the situation and encourage the people. The story is not any different in Michika town, as almost all the shops are under lock and key, with residents fleeing to take refuge in other towns. Some of them will manage to escape, narrate their ordeal.
This attack can never stop us from exercising our franchise. Anyone who plans to do that is lying. We will continue to cast our votes. Also, we want our legislators from the National Assembly and those at home to tell the President and the service chiefs to take responsibility for Madagali and Mechika. If anything happens here, the Mechika people will flee.
This thing started at about 6:30 p.m. We escaped to the bushes in different directions. We don't know where the children fled to, and I alone fled into the bushes. The children, too, did the same. We were all confused in this community. I sustained injury while escaping, and there is nobody in Shua.
When Channels Television visited the Adamawa State Police Command, the Commissioner, Ibrahim Sabu, confirmed the attack but appealed to the residents to remain calm as everything is being done to secure the area.
The attackers has been successfully repelled and calm has been restored in that area, so people should not panic.
Residents of these communities say they are determined to participate in the general elections in their ancestral homes and are appealing to the relevant authorities to do whatever it takes to ensure that such attacks do not occur again so that their dreams can be realized.
A Tunisian court has given a 5-month suspended jail sentence to a mother who racially abused a black school teacher after her daughter was thrown out of a class. The conviction is the first under the country's new anti-racism law. Tunisia has a significant black minority which has roots going back to the days of the slave trade. Rights groups say black people are often subjected to discrimination. A patient is being tested in the United States for possibly having been exposed to the deadly Ebola virus. Chief Medical Officer of the University of Pennsylvania Hospital, Patrick Brennan, stressed that it was conducting the test in an abundance of caution because the patient met the screening criteria for Ebola. He added that the patient will remain isolated under proper protocols and precautions until the tests are concluded. Preliminary testing indicates that the patient has another condition which is likely the cause of the illness, but the tests have not yet shown Ebola. The World Health Organization said a person infected with Ebola can take anywhere from 2 to 21 days to develop symptoms, which often start with fever, fatigue, muscle pain, headache and sore throat, before advancing to vomiting, fever and diarrhea. On average, the Ebola virus kills half of those infected with it. The virus, which was first discovered in 1976, had its largest and most complex outbreak in West Africa in 2014 through 2016. The World Meteorological Organization has revealed that the last 4 years have been the warmest on record. A UN spokesperson says the data released by WMO confirmed the urgency of addressing climate action. The Secretary-General's Climate Action Summit on September 23rd this year aims to mobilize political will to raise ambition for the achievement of the goals of the Paris Agreement, and it will also demonstrate transformative action in all the areas where it is needed.
Secretary General notes with concern the data released by the World Meteorological Organization that have confirmed that 2015, 2016, 2017, and 2018 as the 4 warmest years on record. The data released by the WMO confirms the urgency of addressing climate action as emphasized in the recent Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change special report on the impacts of global warming of 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. The Secretary General notes that to make these transformations, we need to significantly increase the global level of climate action and ambition. The Secretary General's Climate Action Summit on 23 September of this year aims to mobilize political will to raise ambition to the achievement of the goals of the Paris Agreement and also demonstrate the transformative action in all areas where it is needed.
Well, that's it on the program today. Thanks for watching. I'm Tenuola Shoboele.